to take a look at ClassDojo and learn how to make assignments for the students. These are assignments they could do in real time. So while you're teaching, you could bring one of these up and they could be doing this during class live, and then you could even share their work live. Or these can be things that they do for homework or just asynchronously whenever they choose to. So for this kind of assignment, we're going to look under the Portfolio tab. This is where those go. And under the Portfolio tab, that is where you can hit Create Activity. They have several different types of activities you could create. Just writing, video, photo, drawing, or worksheet. And for the worksheet, if you click that, you can upload a document. It could be something that has fill in the blank, and then the students would be able to use the drawing capabilities to write or to draw in those blanks. It could be just a picture like a background, and you're going to ask your students to draw on that background. It could be something they color in. There are lots of different options in that respect. We're going to do a drawing activity right now. So you would put in a title, something short and sweet, and instructions. And note, you could add video instructions as well. And you can assign this to the entire class, or if you just want one person to do it, you could just choose that one person's name. And you can assign to the students. Now, no one has submitted this assignment yet, but let's take a look at what it looks like for the student to receive it. So this is the student interface, and I'm just going to refresh it now that we've added something here. When you create an assignment for a student, it's going to show up right here under To Do. So the student can hit Start. And in this case, I'm asking him or her to draw and label the objects on a Seder plate. So let's pick a bigger marker here. I'm drawing my Seder plate, and I can write the word Seder plate here. And maybe I want to use a different color. Here's my charot. Oops. I didn't actually mean to change that one, but here's my charoset, and maybe I'll put some red in there too for the apples. Anyhow, so you could see how the student can draw using the tools on the left, and then when they're ready, they would hit hand in on the top right. They could add a caption at the bottom. Is the Seder plate we use in my family. They can even add an audio caption, as you can see on the bottom right. So they could be talking through their picture as well. And then on the top right, they would hit hand in. And once they do that, now you as the teacher in real time are going to get alerted that there was this submission sent to you. So let's take a look. I'm going to refresh the screen to just make this go a little faster. But you could just wait. It will eventually just show up. And then here we can see there's a new item. You see the little bell means that it's new. You do have to approve all of students' work before it shows up in the portfolio for parents to see. So let's approve this. And then we could see what our students submitted. Now, if you have your parents connected to the ClassDojo account, once something is submitted, they can see the students' work as well. And as the teacher, you can like it, you can comment on it. And that's what an assignment looks like. There are also text assignments, as we saw, worksheets, and more. Now, if you want to assign a worksheet, like I said, it could be a document that has blanks in there, and the students would use the same tools that they use for the drawing activity, because you can type and you can draw, and they would use those tools to fill in the blanks. Or you could do things like share a background. So here I shared this blank background, this plain background of a house, and I asked my students to decorate it for a Hanukkah party. So here's an example of a student submission. They use stickers to bring in and make it cute and fun. drew streamers, drew a Chanukiah, Levivot, and labeled in Hebrew. So that's another example of how you can use the worksheet idea to get your students to submit work. And like I said, this is something that can happen during class as homework or as an option to do just whenever they want.